Welcome to Eftm, and today, these things. The Grid Studio unpacked, exploded phones and gadgets that make for great artwork, and how you can get one with a special discount and the whole range that's available. Now, when I first saw these exploded iPhones, unpacked original iPhones, I thought that's a very cool bit of wall hanging. And now I've got a bit of an addiction problem. I think I have every single one on their website. But it's just something very special, not just the actual end product, but the way they package it and everything. So I want to show you it all. But first, let me take you through the kind of thing that you'll get. So let's have a look at what I've got. I'll go handy cam style, and we'll go straight to the original one this is the first one I got. This is the iPhone 4S. And what attracted me to this was not just that it's an iPhone that's been completely pulled apart. So someone owned this at some point. It's probably broken, but not smashed, so the screen's good. And they've pulled every component apart, and they've put it on a wonderful, wonderful mounting, and they've labeled everything, and then they've even written a little quote here from Steve Jobs and labeled it the iPhone 4S. Brilliant, love it. Looked good here, but it looked a bit bare, so we got this one. This is the iPhone 3GS. This was the first iPhone I ever owned. Not this exact one, but one just like it. I've still got it downstairs, the one I owned. But again, it's a really cool explosion of the device, all the components laid out. But I couldn't stop there. So let's just take a walk downstairs. Now, I've got more than just iPhones here as well. I've decided to go in on everything because it's a real trip down memory lane for me. This here, Blackberry. I absolutely loved the Blackberry. I had so many of them before I had iPhones. This Blackberry Bold, again, what they've done here with the black backing really appealed to me, so I put this one kind of on its own. But then I kind of got a little bit out of hand. So I'm actually going to have to rearrange all these because I want to order them now by time. So we've got the iPhone 5, we've got the iPhone 6. You know, this was a revolution because it was a new design and everything. And there's all different quotes at different times from Steve Jobs in most cases. The Apple Watch, announced at the same time as the iPhone 6. This was a big deal, you know, getting a portable Apple device on your wrist. I think this is one of my favorites because it's something just a little bit different and a little bit maybe more special again. iPhone 8 jumping into a whole new generation. Really love this one, but again, it's just the same thing. And what I love, and this is what is really cool about having maybe one really old one and one more modern one, is you start to see how the componentry, the circuit board on this, the motherboard, so much smaller than what you get up there on the iPhone 3GS, for example. Now, down here, Game Boy Pocket, very, very cool. A really great explosion of a device, something you've probably never seen the inside of before. One of my first, keyboards phones other than a Blackberry, the Nokia E71. And then this here, the Sony Psp-1000. So they've got everything, and there's a real something here for everyone. Now, I'm mad, okay? I've bought so many of them. But I'm suggesting the perfect Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas present for someone who loves gadgets. But that's the big thing here. I think this is actually on its own, as an individual item, a great, great gift. And I'll show you even more so why. Because when it arrives, I guess it's a bit bland, but I want to show you an unboxing because I think the way the people at Grid Studio do this is fantastic. And stand by because I've got a discount code, so any Grid Studio you buy, you can use EFTM as your discount code. You get 20 bucks off. So this is what you get in the post. And I'll tell you, you could wait 2 weeks, you could possibly wait a month and a half. So if you are thinking Father's Day, order now. If you're thinking Christmas, start working out what they're going to want. You don't want to miss out. These things are in limited supply. Now they do bring them back as they get more stock of broken old phones, I guess, but they are in limited supply, so hard to get your hands on. But I want to show you. So firstly, it comes with these very hard plastic corners, and that's because you want to protect what's inside. So that in itself is a very good thing. Now, given all of the ones I've bought, let me tell you, I've had one that had its glass, it's actually Perspex broken. just because of the penetration through the parcel, which is remarkable given what you're about to see inside. The team at Grid Studio sent me almost immediately a brand new replacement piece of glass, no cost, so I can't fault their customer service. And I had another one where the frame, it just had the corner wasn't joined. Now, I could probably get some glue and put it together, but they sent me a new frame. So I have great respect for the fact that they were willing and keen to do that in terms of replacing and kind of customer service on the whole thing. So inside, I can't remember which one this is. Well, it's written on it, I think, actually. Grid 7. So, you know, I've got the 6, I may as well get the 7, right? Yeah, that's what you get inside. And the cool thing is, I've got a couple that I haven't unboxed yet. So we've got a couple here, I think I've got an Ipod Touch in here, and there's an iPhone 10 in here as well. Let's find out. But in all of them, it's the same thing. So let's do the 7 first, okay? And the reason I want you to see this is because it's bloody magnificent what they do. So yeah, okay, discount codes, stickers, whatever they are, mounting brackets if you're so inclined. But look at this. Look at that. That's beautiful. So wax seal stamp with a little bit of, I don't know, flour. So we'll get rid of the cardboard. And just, I mean, that to me is special. That's a really nice, that alone. So if you buy this as a gift, there's your gift, folks. Probably, if they know about Grid, don't leave it like this because it says Grid on it, wrap it in wrapping paper. When they open your wrapping paper, they get this. And so then they get to do this. So they can pull off the ribbon. Lose the paper. And what we have here is an iPhone 7. So here it is, and it always comes, this perspex on the front. You push down on it, there's a little bit of give in there in the frame. Push down to remove the plastic seal. And there we go. Gorgeous. So iPhone 7 will be very similar in size and everything to the 6 down there and the 8. But again, putting them, and that's why I want to put them side by side, you'll be able to see the evolution from the 6 to the 7 to the 8. So let's see what else we got. Same thing again. Same great opening experience. It's like Christmas. iPhone 10. Yes. So this is, I really wanted this one because this again is a real leap forward for Apple from a, genuinely from a technology perspective. This was the first phone without the home button. Your Face ID, there's a lot in here that, really matters to the evolution of the iPhone. So front camera with Face ID, that's a big difference. Rear camera module here, and this one, unlike the 7 that I've got, is a dual camera. So I think, again, that makes a difference to me, seeing those different things. So, that's gorgeous, having that one there. So let's grab what I think now is probably the Ipod Touch. So there you go, gridstudio.cc, gridstudio.cc. And do like I do, put Eftm in as your promo code at the checkout. You get 20 bucks off, 20 bucks US. And they're all different prices, right? So some of them are like 160 US, some of them are 260 US. Really depends on the age of the device and the scarcity of it. Yeah, that's awesome. The OG Ipod Touch. So again, that's a phone without the iPhone, a phone without the phone. So that's really cool because they've separated out the screen bezel from the actual physical multi-touch screen. So that, and they've superimposed what you saw on the Ipod Touch there. So again, you can see actually how simplistic this is compared. That's actually a back that's in really good condition. Like I look at this and go, doesn't have a huge amount of scratches on it. So you got to wonder who owned that. It'd be fascinating to look up the serial numbers and see if you had a database and you could, find the original owner, or if you actually owned it yourself. Now you can't. Let's be clear. I've had a lot of people come here and go, oh, do you send them your phones? No, you don't send them anything. You can't send them a phone to pull apart. They just buy dead stock, basically, and I assume they pull them apart. So you don't know whose this was. The Blackberry I've got has an O2 logo on it, so it was clearly English, O2 being a mobile telco over there at the time. So it'd be great if I had one that said Telstra or Vodafone or Optus, but you don't get to choose that kind of stuff. It's beautiful, and now I've got 3 more that I've instantly fallen in love with, and they are going to take pride of place on the walls here at the Eftm office. If you, like me, love technology, this is the perfect gift for someone who's got everything, because artwork is a strange thing. You buy me artwork, I'm going to go, I'm going to put that. How many of these have I got? Because they look fantastic. Just one of these in your office or in your man cave or wherever it might be will be fantastic. Think about what was their first iPhone. Try and get them that one. Think about devices like a Game Boy that they had as a kid. That's going to make it a really heartfelt gift. And as you can see, the experience of unwrapping it is also bloody excellent. Gridstudio.cc. I think because I've done so much business with them, they're happy to offer that EFTM discount code. So just type EFTM in the promo code, you get $20 off anything you choose at Grid Studio.